Mr. Vidyadhar ji. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah, we can start. So people will join in between. So we can start. It's already 4:38.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So I'll hand over to you. Just
yeah.
Start.
Yeah, sure. So thank you so much, Deepak ji and Angel Broking, for giving us this opportunity to be with you in this evening. This evening we will be sharing with you very basics about systematic investment plan. उसका वो क्या होता है, क्यों क्या systematic investment plan क्या होता है, or how it works, and how can that be an important part of everyone's investment plan. So ये सब हम share करेंगे in this session. Just to introduce a bit about myself, I work for Tata Asset Management and I'm part of the training and development team. Just a small introduction, that's all, okay? And I'll be happy to share more at the end of the session. Just tell me whether I'm audible enough so that I can adjust my voice accordingly. And just give me a thing. I'm going to stop my video currently and I'm going to share the screen. At the end, perhaps, I can unmute myself again and come on the video accordingly. All right, just let me know whether you're able to see this slide. I'm clear that you're able to see the slide. Someone just unmute and say yes.
Yeah, it's visible.
Thank you so much, Anuj. Thank you very much. Okay, great. So this evening we are going to go through the basics of systematic investment plan, but I would like to start with an anecdote. Anecdote का मतलब क्या है? Yes, real life situation है. Investors ने कई investors ने पूछे हैं, and I'm just taking an example of one such investor in the past, which asked and which the response was this, the Q&A kind of a thing, was this. I asked that investor, did you invest in a mutual fund? And the investor promptly respond किया है, हाँ मैंने SIP में किया है investment. So the question and answer, some portion of that answer is right, but mostly it is not to my question. मैंने पूछा आप म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट किए हैं, तो उन्होंने कहा हाँ मैं SIP किया हूँ. So if we understand both responses, one is SIP किया हूँ, ठीक है, पर वो SIP obviously म्यूचुअल फंड में ही करना है, पर SIP is not a mutual fund scheme per se. SIP, what is SIP हम लोग देखते हैं. We will just have a look at what is SIP and how we go about. If you look at ये learning objectives इस session का क्या है, what is a systematic investment plan, how a systematic investment plan works and why systematic investment plan is important to meet goals. ये पूरा learning objective आज का session के लिए यही है. So we are first starting with the very question, what is systematic investment plan? Many of us know, यहाँ पे शायद सब लोगों को मालूम है systematic investment plan क्या है, क्या होता है, but we are only looking at how we can connect to our already existing knowledge on what is systematic investment plan. So what is not, we will start with what is not a systematic investment plan. A systematic investment plan or an SIP that is called is not a mutual fund scheme. वो per se scheme नहीं है. It is not a scheme per se, right? What it is? It's just a method of investing a fixed amount on a regular basis in either a monthly or a quarterly, etc., whatever is the frequency, in a mutual fund scheme. So the response, have you invested in a mutual fund? So the ideal response should be, yes, I invested in a mutual fund. And one second, somebody is writing something on the screen. Let me try if I'm able to erase that. Okay, thank you. So the ideal response should have been, जी मैं म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट करता हूँ और मैं इस म्यूचुअल फंड स्कीम में SIP थ्रू इन्वेस्ट किया हूँ, उस म्यूचुअल फंड स्कीम में लमसम किया हूँ. That could have been a different second level of response. But the first level of response should be आपने म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट किए हैं? जी हाँ, मैं म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट किया हूँ. बट मैं इन्वेस्ट SIP में किया हूँ is not an ideal response to that investment. That's why I said a systematic investment plan is not a mutual fund scheme per se. लेकिन वो सिर्फ एक मेथड है इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए फिक्स्ड अमाउंट ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, राइट? क्या करेगा SIP? SIP allows people, no? SIP really, if you look at it, right? SIP allows investors to buy units of a mutual fund scheme at regular intervals, irrespective of the price. यहाँ पे जब हम प्राइस बोलते हैं म्यूचुअल फंड में, वो कॉन्सेप्ट क्या होता है? प्राइस के बजाय उसी प्राइस को नेट एसेट वैल्यू बोलते हैं. तो SIP क्या करेगा इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए? इट अलाउज टू बाय यूनिट्स ऑफ अ म्यूचुअल फंड. जैसा हम लोग शेयर्स खरीदते हैं, वैसा यहाँ पे म्यूचुअल फंड में यूनिट्स खरीदते हैं, शेयर्स, राइट? सो एज अ म्यूचुअल फंड इन्वेस्टर, राइट? तो उसमें रेगुलर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स में अगर हम लोग इंटरवल्स में खरीदते हैं, तो दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन अ प्राइस विच इज अ NAV ऑफ द स्कीम. वो इन्वेस्टर्स को अलाउ करेगा. It gives investors a plan to structure their savings. सब इन्वेस्टर्स को ये जो SIP का पूरा फुल फॉर्म ही वही है. ये पहले ये प्लान है, ये इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान है, पर किस तरह का इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान है? इसमें हैफेजर्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं. सब लोग बोलते हैं कि कई लोग बोलते हैं कि हाँ मैं इन्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, पर कब कर रहा हूँ? मार्केट गिरेगा जब मैं करूंगा, और मार्केट जब ऊपर जाएगा तो मैं रिडीम कर दूंगा. This is general trend of responses to investments. And they plan their investments. Mostly people plan on the price behavior. वो प्राइस के ऊपर वो इन्वेस्टमेंट करेंगे और वो उसको इन्वेस्टमेंट का नाम देंगे. इट गिव्स इन्वेस्टर्स अ प्लान टू स्ट्रक्चर देयर सेविंग्स. उसमें कोई स्ट्रक्चर नहीं है, उस प्लान में कोई स्ट्रक्चर ही नहीं है. एक ही स्ट्रक्चर है, मार्केट को टाइम करते जाइए आप, और जब मार्केट गिरेगा तो खरीदिए, मार्केट जब ऊपर when it goes up then you can withdraw. तो उसी का एक ही एक वो डिसिप्लिन है, पर लेकिन वो बहुत कठिन है. इट्स वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू इवन नो व्हेन द मार्केट्स विल बिहेव विच वे. मार्केट गिरेगा कि नहीं गिरेगा पता नहीं. टुमारो मार्केट गिरेगा नहीं गिरेगा किसी को भी पता नहीं. Nobody knows that. Okay, so that was a very tough और difficult part to structure. इसके लिए इस इन्वेस्टमेंट को नाम दिया है, स्ट्रक्चर को एक नाम दिया है, क्योंकि वो इन्वेस्टमेंट को एक सिस्टम में ला रहा है, और इसके लिए वो सिस्टमैटिक बन गया है. मैं एवरी मंथ आई विल इन्वेस्ट, एवरी क्वार्टर आई इन्वेस्ट, एवरी डे आई इन्वेस्ट, डिपेंडिंग ऑन वॉट एवर इज द फ्रीक्वेंसी. बट मेरा पूरा जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है उसको मैं सिस्टम में ला रहा हूँ. सिस्टमैटिकली आई एम मेकिंग द इन्वेस्टमेंट, एंड दैट्स व्हाई इट इज अ सिस्टमैटिक investment plan, and it's not a scheme. That is the whole idea of sharing the first slide. What is a systematic investment plan? It's only a method of investing. All of us did that right from our childhood. पिगी बैंक में अगर हम हर महीना थोड़ा थोड़ा पैसा डाले हैं, we are doing a systematically, regularly we are putting some money in the piggy bank. तो वो एक डिसिप्लिन हो गया है. ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम there are many such products. हम बैंक डिपॉजिट में रिकरिंग डिपॉजिट करते हैं, वो भी सिस्टमैटिक ही है. सिस्टमैटिकली हम रिकरिंग डिपॉजिट में इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं, और कई ऐसे प्रोडक्ट्स है जो सिस्टमैटिकली हम इन्वेस्ट करते जाएं. दैट इज आल्सो सिस्टमैटिक. बट द ओनली डिफरेंस बिटवीन दोज प्रोडक्ट्स, वो प्रोडक्ट्स और इस प्रोडक्ट का फर्क ये है कि ये सिस्टमैटिक इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान पर्टेन्स टू वेराइटी ऑफ म्यूचुअल फंड्स schemes. वो जो प्लान्स है, they are predominantly only at a fixed income securities. जैसा हम लोग बोलते हैं debt. Debt is a fixed income security. बैंक recurring deposit क्या होता है? It is a fixed income security. It is a debt. Like we call it deposits. तो वो सिर्फ वहां पे है. लेकिन म्यूचुअल फंड का SIP में क्या है वैरायटी? that you can come into any kind of an asset class. वहां पे asset class सिर्फ एक ही है, debt. यहाँ पे asset class equity होगा, bonds होंगे, hybrid होंगे, बहुत सारे variety of schemes you're coming, and you are following a methodology. That's why it gives investors a plan to structure their savings and in a disciplined way. वो key है actually, and we will look at the benefits of discipline. Actually, कोई ना कोई अगर हम, there could be many people here in this particular forum who do a systematic investment plan and who have been absolutely disciplined without breaking their systematic investment plan over long periods of time. They would know the benefits of systematic investment plan. But many people do not do that rigorously. वो नहीं करेंगे और वो डिसिप्लिन वो नहीं फॉलो करेंगे, तो कहीं ना कहीं आ जाता है तो वो सिस्टम टूट जाएगा. सिस्टमैटिक का जो अर्थ है, that will get broken because many people are not, again, few people are not so disciplined in continuing their systematic plan for creating wealth. So that is the whole context. ये जो है संदर्भ है, this is only to set the context of what is systematic investment plan, what it does not do, etc. Of course, वो feature है SIPs का, mutual fund का SIPs का है. They have a minimum tenor. अगर आप monthly करेंगे तो आपको minimum 6 months का SIP होगा, करना पड़ेगा आपको, या quarterly करेंगे तो आपका मिनिमम 4 क्वार्टर करना है. लेकिन वो फ्रीक्वेंसी जो है, फ्रीक्वेंसी it also depends on the money or the amount, investment amount. So for example, I'm just in general where I'm talking about monthly minimum investment size हो सकता है 1000 rupees, for various plans per month. अगर monthly करना चाहते हैं, ये तो general है. थोड़े थोड़े plans 500 rupees भी हो सकता है, थोड़े थोड़े plans ज्यादा भी हो सकता है. But I'm just saying, 1000 rupees is a general thing. अगर हम लोग monthly plan करेंगे तो, अगर क्वार्टरली प्लान करेंगे तो वहां पे क्या होता है, द मिनिमम विल बी इन मेनी फंड हाउसेस, ओके, इट विल बी 2000 रुपीज, क्योंकि टू मीट द मिनिमम काइंड ऑफ एन इन्वेस्टमेंट ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. सो ऐसा होता है. एंड समवट इन ऐसा एक्चुअली, ओके, परफेक्ट, डन. So that is how the entire structure works. This is what is a systematic investment plan. Systematic investment plan is not a mutual fund scheme. It's only a method of investing. Whether you invest in a liquid fund, whether you, अगर आपको mutual fund का you have good exposure, I suppose you have that. अगर नहीं है तो even a liquid fund or a debt fund या a short term fund या ultra short term fund जो बहुत categories है, a systematic investment plan can be adopted in debt funds. A systematic investment plan can be adopted in equity funds. A systematic investment plan can be adopted in hybrid funds, in solutions funds, depending on, irrespective of the product category. Systematic investment plan हर जगह हो सकता है. And very shortly we will also see how that is possible in various ways. तो ये काम कैसा करेगा? How does a systematic investment plan work? So let us look at ये इसका वर्किंग कैसा होगा. So everybody wants to invest in a systematic investment plan, लेकिन वो कैसा काम करेगा? We know every month. जैसा बुल मार्केट है, बुल मार्केट का मतलब क्या है? When the markets, we see that the trend of markets going up, like how we have seen over the last so many trading sessions, that the markets have been continuously going up over the past so many sessions, trading sessions, and so continuous bull market हुआ है over the last couple of few months or almost. It's a continuous thing. It's a bull market. तो बुल मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट कैसे करेंगे? यू कांट कीप टाइमिंग द मार्केट. नो, अगर आप आज इन्वेस्ट करेंगे, कल मार्केट ऊपर जाएगा, तो some people may feel that the markets will fall and some people will redeem, but some people has a positive sentiment. जब मार्केट तो दौड़ रहा है तो let us continue to invest, लेकिन they are timing the market. तो बुल मार्केट में SIP कैसा वर्क करेगा? When the markets are going up, can I request someone to please be on mute? Yeah, thank you. तो बुल मार्केट में क्या होगा? So as the markets go up, आपका प्राइस बढ़ेगा. Naturally, market is nothing but a price. Your price is going up. So when the price goes up and when you invest in units, your units will automatically, you will accumulate a low number of units. उतना units आपको नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि उसके price के हिसाब से, अगर price कम होगा, घटेगा, तो आपको, are you able to see the screen? I suddenly, the screen has vanished.
No, it's, no.
One second. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Somebody who's a host for this session, I request you to kindly, it's a request that you kindly manage this.
Yeah. I'll manage.
Thank you so much, Deepak ji. Okay, so this is how a bull market में क्या होता है, only accumulate less units because price is higher. But then you will continuously, price is higher, वो आपका benefit है, पर your units you are accumulating lesser and lesser. But that's fine. That is how in SIP in bull market works. SIP in bear market, how does it work? Simple. अगर price आपको घटेगा, तो आपको units ज़्यादा होगा. तो अगर आपका focus units पे है, more number of units आप accumulate करना चाहते हैं, तो आपको price घटना चाहिए, तभी आपको units बहुत मिलेगा. लेकिन अगर प्राइस नीचे आ रहा है तो कैपिटल तो अप्रिशिएट नहीं हो रहा है ना, कैप प्राइस इज कमिंग डाउन, सो यू आर नॉट रियली मेकिंग एनी मनी ओवर देयर. आपका यूनिट्स तो एक्यूमुलेट हो रहे हैं पर आपका प्राइस तो घट रहा है, सो इट इज नॉट अ वेरी गुड एनवायरमेंट आइदर. इवन इन द बुल मार्केट इट इज नॉट अ गुड एनवायरमेंट, इवन इन द बेयर मार्केट इट इज नॉट अ गुड. यहाँ पे बुल मार्केट में देखिए प्राइस आपको बढ़ रहा है, बहुत अच्छा है, पर लेकिन आपका यूनिट्स बहुत कम एक्यूमुलेट हो रहा है. लेस यूनिट्स आर परचेस्ड ईच टाइम व्हेन द प्राइस इंक्रीजेस. तो आपका फोकस किधर है? आपका फोकस प्राइस पे होना चाहिए या यूनिट्स पे होना चाहिए? Let me ask this question and hear from someone. You can just unmute yourself if that is possible or put it on chat. Where should be your focus? It should be on price or it should be on units. In a bull market, your price goes up, so you benefit. In a bear market, your units go up, so you benefit accumulating more number of units. Where should be your focus?
Hi, sir. This is Ram Niwas. I feel
Yes,
in the falling market, we must keep adding by unit, because ultimately after 3 years, 5 years, we are seeing that the market is getting double, right? So while the market is falling, we must keep adding more weights, right?
very good. So when the markets are falling, you will have to keep accumulating more units. That's what you're saying. That's brilliant.
Right.
Yeah. But then you should not stop there. No? It should never be stopped there at the bear market. तो वो तो घटेगा ही घटेगा, पर units accumulate हो जाएंगे. पर आपका जब account statement देखेंगे, तो you will see a loss, right? So at that point of time, you should be comfortable taking that loss if you understand the concept, right? So how an SIP works? Look at this working example, and I'll give you in a while. I'm going to give you other examples as well. अगर आप 1,000 rupees every month आप invest कर रहे हैं 6 months के लिए, every month you look at this portion here, 1,000 rupees first month, second month 1,000, or sorry 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. So you're actually saving 60,000 at the end of 6 months at different NAVs. जैसे हम लोग price किया, first month 10 rupees था, 10.5 था, 12 था. Can you see the NAV here? It is increasing continuously, 10, 10.5, 12, 14, 17. So each time the units allotted is coming down, 1,900 as you rightly said, but the price here is increasing, it's not decreasing. तो आपका units यहाँ पे घटते जा रहे हैं. In a rising market, this is the scenario. ऐसा ये काम करेगा. पर in the falling market, the same, your 10 rupees is coming down. अब देखिए 9.10, अभी 9.75 हुआ है, 9 हुआ है, 7 हुआ है, 6.5. This is just an example, just an example for our understanding sake. तो ऑटोमेटिकली योर यूनिट्स जहां पे है, देखिए यहाँ प्राइस ज्यादा है, इसके लिए यूनिट्स कम है. यहाँ पे प्राइस कम है तो यूनिट्स यहाँ पे ऑटोमेटिकली ज्यादा है, द यूनिट्स आर इंक्रीजिंग. सो इन अ राइजिंग मार्केट योर एवरेज प्राइस, एवरेज NAV क्या होता है? टोटल NAVs by number of investments. Number of investments कितना है यहाँ पे 6 and average NAV क्या है, average इसका 81.5, तो इसका your average purchase NAV क्या हुआ है 13.58. Are you with me? Your 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 12 rupees, 14 rupees, 17 rupees का पूरा average करेंगे तो आपका NAV आपको each unit cost is 13 rupees. और पर यूनिट कॉस्ट क्या है, ये तो ओवर नंबर ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स है, पर आपका एवरेज कॉस्ट पर यूनिट कितना हुआ है, टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट कितना हुआ है 60,000 डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स हेल्ड. नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स हेल्ड मतलब 4643.79. योर 60,000 डिवाइडेड बाय 4643.79, दिस इज योर एवरेज. आपका एक यूनिट आप जब खरीदते हैं आपको वो 12 रुपीज में मिल रहा है, चाहे वो 10 रुपीज हो या 12 रुपीज, 14 रुपीज, 17 रुपीज, आपका एवरेज 12 रुपीज हुआ है. देखिए, दैट इज द एवरेज रुपी कॉस्ट एवरेजिंग पार्ट, बट दिस इज इन अ राइजिंग मार्केट. Now look at the same situation in the falling market. I'm not going to repeat the same thing, but you can look at it in the same manner. यहाँ पे एवरेज प्राइस घट गया, देखिए, क्योंकि यहाँ पे तो प्राइस NAV गिर रहा है ना, so that's why we don't see that the average price is 8.04 over number of investment, average purchase NAV का. पर एवरेज कॉस्ट पर यूनिट कितना हुआ है, सेम फॉर्मूला आप देखिए, एवरेज कॉस्ट पर यूनिट इज योर टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट 60,000 डिवाइडेड बाय योर नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स हेल्ड, कितना हुआ है यहाँ पे नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स 7,000. तो योर एवरेज प्राइस यू आर बाइंग एट 7 rupees, which is also kind of good, but you know your average price is this 7 rupees, you're buying that, but continuously अगर वो आपका प्राइस गिर रहा है, तो even if you have bought it at 6 rupees here at the bottom, still your average price is around 7 rupees 7.72. और यहाँ पे you have bought it at 18 rupees, still your average price is 12 rupees because of various averages here. Now look at the volatile market. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि there is a continuous rising market or there is a continuous falling market. That doesn't happen. That is not a market. Ideal market तो वो होगा ही नहीं. It can never happen. तो इसके लिए if you look at this portion, your volatile market, यहाँ पे NAV 10 rupees, 10.5, एक 9 rupees, एक 11 rupees, एक 13 rupees. So at various NAV, these are all for illustration example. तो आपका क्या हुआ है, एवरेज प्राइस इज कमिंग डाउन टू 10 rupees. देखिए, यहाँ पे ज्यादा है एवरेज प्राइस या आपका NAV का, यहाँ पे कम है, और यहाँ पे समवेयर इन बिटवीन 10 rupees. सिमिलरली योर एवरेज कॉस्ट पर यूनिट क्या होता है, इट इज around 10 rupees, because you have invested both when the markets were up and you have invested when the markets have gone down. Markets went up, markets went up, markets have gone down. तो इसके लिए आपका एवरेज कॉस्ट पर यूनिट जो होता है यहाँ पे आपको 10.69. So whether you have invested in rising markets or whether you have invested in falling markets here, but you will average out your unit cost. ये benefit है. This is a prime benefit of systematic investment plan. इसको कहते हैं आपका रुपी कॉस्ट एवरेजिंग. और यहाँ पे हम जो एग्जाम्पल दिए हैं, दिस एग्जाम्पल इज ओनली ओवर 6 months, okay, but generally if you look at longer periods of time, then your unit cost average will be a really great benefit, as in when we look at various other periods. So that is how your SIP work, you know, example actually your SIP works. So if you look at थोड़े benefits है, there are benefits of systematic investment plan. एक benefit है disciplined investing. देखिए, जो SIP strong disciplined way करते हैं उनका lifestyle अलग होता है. I will also put it that the reverse side. जिनका lifestyle एक तरह का discipline से होता है, वो भी सिस्टमैटिक इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान भी उनका उसी तरह चलता है. इट्स एन इंडिकेटर. The systematic, disciplined investment is an indicator of our personal individual attitude, or I would say lifestyle, towards how we manage things, how we bring discipline, or how are we overreacting? Are we too responsive, or are we sticking to our discipline no matter what the situation is? वो ये indicate करता है disciplined investment. That's the benefit. It disciplines entire thing. And if there is no discipline, we know, it goes haywire. Sometimes it gives us happiness, sometimes it gives us depression as well, both. But it goes, when there is no discipline, it goes haywire. वो एक benefit है disciplined investing का. दूसरा है power of compounding. Of course, we will talk about power of compounding. और rupee cost averaging तो अभी हम लोग cover करे हैं already. So that is the benefit of rupee cost averaging. ये power of compounding बहुत अच्छा चीज है. Actually सुनने के लिए बहुत अच्छा होता है. See, I will try and connect to our lifestyles. Power of compounding का, ये compounding का effect जो है वो magic है, magic. And numerics में हम बोल सकते हैं, emotionally भी हम बोल सकते हैं. If you look at, I'm just bringing life into the picture here, and then we will also correlate with this. There are moments that you are very, very, each one of us are having a happy moments, like very happy, very, very happy. And if you sustain your happiness, अगर आपका खुशी या आपका जो है संतुष्टनेस, अगर आप सस्टेन्ड वे आप अगर होल्ड कर सकें, तो इट हैज अ कंपाउंडिंग इफेक्ट. जहां भी आप जाएंगे आप खुश होंगे, खुशियां बांटेंगे, खुशियां शेयर करेंगे, या जब लोग आपसे बात करते हैं वो बहुत खुश हो जाते हैं. That is the compounding effect, because you are able to sustain your own happiness and also spread across. Similarly, आप upset हो जाते हो और वो upset इस तरह हो कि उसका compounding effect भी देखिए. It can break relationships also, in the extreme cases. It is very critical to understand the power of compounding. It is not just a financial tool or a mathematical tool. Albert Einstein has said, this is the most powerful thing in the universe, is the power of compounding. You are upset on something or someone, that gets to destruction, and that is the magic of compounding. वो तो वो magic कर दिया है अपना magic, लेकिन कहाँ पे अपना focus है, वहाँ पे वो magic दिखेगा. It is not, and financial tools or financial calculators is no different from our human life. It's a part of our human life. That's the part we are going to see mathematically also how the power of compounding can help in the investment angle. So we said, disciplined investing, benefits of SIP ka. What we mean by disciplined investing? In an SIP, you invest in a disciplined manner. वो हम already बात कर चुके हैं, irrespective of market conditions. This means diversifying investments over time periods, which means आपका diversification कहाँ पे देखिए, म्यूचुअल फंड में आपका रिस्क डाइवर्सिफाई होता है, SIP में आपका टाइम डाइवर्सिफाई होता है. So you have a fantastic diversification over various periods of time, and that reduces the lot of times, it reduces the risk. It will not eliminate the risk, but it will reduce the risk. So diversification on the mutual fund product, risk diversification on the mutual fund product, time diversification, of the investment through a systematic investment product. Now, systematic investment plan mutual funds do have, but if somebody has good money and they can discipline themselves systematically, अगर मैं 50,000 every month or every quarter में उसी scheme में डाल सकूंगा, वो date में, if I remember that date and I do that and I discipline myself, it's fantastic. That's also one way of systematically investing. As long as I'm clear that I will discipline myself for that systematic. So this means, but in a plan, what happens? This, you don't bother about market highs or lows. आप systematically आप करते जाएंगे, वो आप system में लाएंगे, वो investment plan को आप system में लाएंगे. SIP helps minimize risk associated with volatile markets. So that is the disciplined investment part of it. Of course, the rest of the discipline that we are talking about is just the attitude and how we strengthen our attitudes towards more disciplined approach. Avoid temptation of timing your investments. Market timing is best left to professionals. So you and I, since we are our job, many of our job is not to time the market, कौन सा शेयर कब जाएगा, कौन सा सिक्योरिटी कब ऊपर जाएगा, नीचे जाएगा. No, that is not our job. So that there are professionals who are paid for it and whose job is only do that. And you and I don't have to bother about, that thing. So avoid temptation of timing your investments in a systematic investment plan. The next part of the benefit is the power of compounding. Power of compounding. The earlier you start the investing, the better it is for creating long-term wealth. So जितना आप जल्दी शुरू करेंगे, आपका एजुकेशन हो चाहे या आपका इमोशनल स्टेट हो, the sooner you start, the compounding effect will be higher and higher and higher as you grow along the age. And so with your investing also, the earlier you start investing, the better it is for creating a long-term wealth. That is the power of compounding. We're going to see some examples around that, and how we can grow the investment over a period of time. So I don't want to again go through the same rupee cost averaging. Yeah, by investing a fixed sum at fixed intervals, we can buy fewer shares. When it comes to mutual funds, it is units. The price is higher, and so is so and so and so. So SIP takes care that your average price works out. So you don't have to bother whether I'm coming into the right price. Am I investing in the right price? Am I exiting in the right price? You don't really have to bother. Why? Because when you're adopting a systematic investment plan, you're adopting a systematic investment plan to fulfill a particular life objective and not just try to see the markets, time the markets and get the returns. No, that is the critical part of the rupee cost averaging part. As we said, the whole lot about this is so what is systematic investment plan and how systematic investment plan works. Uska kaisa kaam karega wo. Now, the critical question comes, why systematic investment plan is important to meet goals? Dekhiye, pandemic, everybody talks about the pandemic as a situation. And once in 100 years, perhaps we get this kind of a situation like a pandemic. But in the pandemic kind of a situation, there are many people who would have lost their businesses, who would have lost their jobs, who would have lost their, income regularity. बहुत कुछ हो सकता था, in all those things. Even if it was not pandemic, if it was some other situation, say for some airlines closed down, suddenly what happened to those people? They would have to really bank on their current assets, they have to take loans, etc., etc. That's why it is very critical. आप देखिए, अगर आपका monthly जो expenses अगर आप plan already कर चुके हैं कि मेरा 6 months का monthly expenses अगर मैं एक liquid fund में डाला या savings bank एक fixed deposit में डाला, 6 months का monthly expenses, it requires a plan. Then you are clear about why you are investing. ये तो मेरा contingency fund है, ये तो मेरा emergency fund है, उसके लिए मैं invest कर रहा हूँ. As long as you are clear about your goal, it will be perfect investment choice that you make. चाहे वो liquid fund हो, ultra short term fund हो, कुछ भी हो. But then you are investing systematically every month some amounts to create your emergency fund for the next 6 months, or maybe for the higher the better, but at least for the next 6 months. और आपको next 6 months का monthly expenses करने के लिए आपको 1.5 साल लगेगा. Obviously, whatever you are earning, you can't keep investing for yourself over the next 6 months to create an emergency fund. But to create that, it might take more than 18 months for you to have a 6 months monthly expenses. And in monthly expenses, you can also, if you want, you can include your liabilities like your EMIs of personal loan, EMIs of home loan. वो भी अगर आप include करेंगे, tuition fee include करेंगे, groceries include करेंगे, rent include करेंगे. हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है, but at least you will have. That's when you will have your investment in a liquid fund or an ultra short term fund will be meaningful. आप रिटर्न्स के चक्कर में नहीं जाएंगे वहां पे, पर आपका मीनिंग क्या होता है वहां पे इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए, आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव फुलफिल हो जाता है. कुछ भी अगर 1-2 महीना या 3 महीना आपका डिसरप्शन हुआ है, you have 3 months of your monthly expenses ready, it will not bother you, it will leave you with peace of mind and not really worry about that thing. That's why it is very critical to understand. So you make a systematic investment plan to meet various goals, whether it's an emergency fund, whether it's a retirement savings fund, or whether it is any other life goals that are critical to you and that matter to you most. That is the reason why systematic investment plan is an important, because of the methodology. ये तो I don't want to get into this part of it. ये तो slide बता देगा. So these are the various, अपने control में ये कोई नहीं है, and there are many others which are not in our control as well. और इसके लिए goals का जरूरी है. And it is critical to define those goals. Then only you make a plan. What do you need to manage? You have to manage all these things. देखिए, you have to manage, first and foremost, you have to manage this fellow called inflation. Fixed deposit is a very good instrument, but then it has an inflation risk in it. Many people do not understand this. सबको safety guaranteed चाहिए. हाँ चाहिए, वो भी चाहिए, that is also important. पर क्या आप जानते हैं कि safety guaranteed में आपको assured risk भी होता है? And assured risk किस नेम से आता है? Inflationary risk के नेम से आता है. वो तो आप बीट नहीं कर सकते हैं. Assured return से आप assured risk भी ले सकते हैं. Market return से market risk जैसा आप ले रहे हैं उसमें market return ले सकते हैं. So you have both ways and you need to really manage many of these things. आपका अगर आप increased life expectancy होता है तो you'll have to manage those expenses after your retirement. And various other goals. I don't want to get into that. Aspirations तो अलग-अलग होते हैं, अलग-अलग के. But there are certain critical things that you have to manage. What is important? एक minute. Let me try.
Request you, please don't write anything on screen.
I know that is what. So I am also trying to see how I can.
I'm also trying.
No, don't worry, don't worry. I found a way to erase this. Thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So these are the things that you need to really manage yourself. So if you are making an investment, अगर आप क्लियर नहीं हो क्यों आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो तो आपको कैसा फेवर करेगा वो इन्वेस्टमेंट. एट बेस्ट आप क्या चाहते हो? रिटर्न चाहते हो. क्यों चाहते हो रिटर्न आपको खुद पता नहीं तो क्या फायदा रिटर्न लेके भी. सो वो साइकोलॉजिकल इम्पैक्ट उसमें ज्यादा है एंड हेंस दे कैन बी वो डिसिप्लिन में वो थोड़ा ब्रेक ला सकता है क्योंकि वी डू नॉट नो इन्फ्लेशन इम्पैक्ट्स योर सेविंग्स. ये तो आप देख चुके हैं. सी वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू शेयर दिस PPTs for various compliance reasons, पर आपको कोई slide चाहिए, you can take a photograph for yourself, right? So that is free for you. It's choice, your choice. तो ये inflation जो होता है, ये आपका savings को आप कितना आज का 1 लाख अगर आप सेव कर रहे हैं, तो उसका तो घटेगा ही ना वैल्यू क्योंकि वो आपका inflation जो है 7% यहाँ पे अगर हम average लिए हैं inflation, आपका 1 लाख का वैल्यू तो 71,000 हो गया 5 साल में, 50,000 हो गया 10 साल में. So the same 1 lakh is worth 50,000 after 10 years. What am I going to buy with that 1 lakh even if I keep it in a safe deposit locker? वो 1 lakh का cash, hard cash वहाँ पे डालेगा तो वो कुछ नहीं होगा, you know. So that is the reason inflation impacts your savings. ये तो एक savings का है तो आपका savings अगर आपका बैंक डिपॉजिट 7% दे रहा है या 6% दे रहा है, लेट अस assume 5% दे रहा है आज के टाइम में और आपका इन्फ्लेशन भी 7% है तो 7 - 7 आपका रियल रिटर्न जो है आपका 0 है. चाहे आपका बैंक 7% दो या 8% दो. 8% in these times I don't know for 1 year whoever gives, but 1 year का इन्फ्लेशन अगर आप एवरेज करेंगे 5% of bank deposit rate or interest rate, any other company fixed deposit rate, and your inflation is about 5.5%. तो आपका real rate क्या बना है? Your real rate of return is 0. So what are we talking about assured returns? Return तो assured है पर आपका real rate नहीं है, वो तो खा गया है inflation. But choice अपने हाथ में है. Each of us, it is in our hands whether we want which risk we are okay to take, right? Same is the case with expenses. देखिए आज अगर आप 1 lakh you're spending, after 10 years the 1 lakh worth is 1,96,000. If I have to spend 10 years down the line, my 1 lakh will not go anywhere. It is increasing. No, the it keeps the value keeps increasing, value of the expenses keep increasing. इसके लिए आपको फाइनेंशियल प्लान का जरूरी है. एक तो आपका एक्सपेंसेस बढ़ रहा है, उसका वैल्यू बढ़ रहा है, और दूसरा आपका सेविंग्स का वैल्यू घट रहा है. इस गैप को ब्रिज करने के लिए ही वन ऑफ द क्रिटिकल गोल्स ऑफ your investment plans. In whatever you do, it should help you in your favor. So this is how this is a small, very dated, old dated, but लेकिन ये example के लिए दिए हैं. Market volatility कैसा दिखता है आप देखिए. last 3-4 days में market volatile है या नहीं है, last 1 week में है, last 10 days में है, last 1 month में है, कितना volatility है देखिए. This is how markets are volatile over a short period of time, extremely volatile, and you can't time the market at all. Over a long period of time, this is a it's again to show an example. जो ये volatility short में हमको उस तरह दिखाई दिया है, पर if you look at over a long period of time, यहाँ पे कहीं हम वो volatility को देखे हैं short, पर over a long you see clearly it is a uptrend. यहाँ पे over a long period of time it is moving upwards, and that's why if markets are volatile and you want to come into the products over a longer period of time, you stay for that much long. How much long is depending on our investment goal and the products that we invest in. Equities are always long term, always. See, this is a classic example, long term investing in equity. आप देखिए एक साल में आपका equity, this is based on some real time data, just to show how volatile the markets can be over a short term. It can go positive to 60% and negative 50% over here on a 1 year period. But as you prolong, आप 1 year से 3 साल देखिए, 5 साल देखिए, your returns are narrowing and it is becoming more realistic. It is ये तो पूरा volatile है because of the price fluctuation, sentiment, buy, sell, वो यहाँ पे पूरा आ जाएगा. But as you move along, आपको यहाँ पे देखिए रिटर्न्स कैसा हो रहा है. Your negative returns or your lower returns आपका ये डिक्रीज होते जा रहा है over a period of time. तो over a period of maybe 15 years, in this time period, you would not have got any negative return also. The downside was 5% positive and the upside was 26%. But if you are coming into the markets to get this, don't feel disappointed if you get this also. Right? So that is the place where people ideally come for this kind of a return in the market. It is not bad to expect that, but you should know the volatility in it. अगर आप ये चाहते हैं, आप क्या ये भी जानते हैं कि ये भी possible है? आप अगर ये चाहते हैं, तो आप जानते हैं कि ये भी possible है. Then, if you come with complete awareness of the downside risk, then no problem, you can invest. But if you do not know about it and you still only focus on this, but not on this, there is that is the reason why we always say that equity is long, but जो है हिंदुस्तान लीवर जो है वो पूरा products we are using continuously, we are using, and because it is a product that is in usage over a period of time, that businesses generate profits from them, and it takes over a period of time. It could be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, over a period of time. तो उस बिजनेस में आप अगर इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, तो उसका प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी में या उसका वैल्यू में आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, उतना टाइम तो लगेगा ही. अभी कोई भी धंधा, anyone who is in the business would not stay for 1 year, 2 year to make profits and go unless that is the primary objective for that business, right? Very dangerous game that is. What is in your control? अपना टोटल कंट्रोल में क्या है? अपना एसेट एलोकेशन, सेविंग्स और स्पेंडिंग है. बाकी का पूरा कोई भी हम लोग का कंट्रोल में नहीं है. इफ यू लुक एट मार्केट रिटर्न्स, क्या हमारे कंट्रोल में है इंडिविजुअल्स के? नहीं, इट इज आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल. वी डू नॉट नो हाउ द मार्केट्स विल बिहेव टुमारो. The best of the fund managers also cannot say tomorrow the markets is going to be there. The best of the portfolio managers also cannot predict. Even Warren Buffett says that somebody is able to predict markets. You know, they must be an astrologers, as astrologers doing very good. You know, so that is very, very dicey and difficult. Nobody can predict market returns. Of course, थोड़ा आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल पॉलिसी, कई नया पॉलिसी आ गया, टैक्सेशन का कुछ आ गया, सेविंग्स एंड बेनिफिट्स का रूल्स चेंज हो गए, तो दैट इज आउट ऑफ आवर कंट्रोल, वी कांट डू एनीथिंग विद इट. सम कंट्रोल यहाँ पे अपना एज के ऊपर है, हेल्थ के ऊपर है, लॉन्जिविटी हमारे हाथ में थोड़ा बहुत है. इफ वी आर हेल्थ एंड फिट, तो शायद 5 साल और जी सकता हूँ. एम्प्लॉयमेंट, अर्निंग्स एंड ड्यूरेशन, वो थोड़ा बहुत, अगर मैं अच्छा काम किया हूँ, अच्छा मेरा कंपनी को अच्छा प्रोडक्ट सर्विसेज में, आई एम डिलीवरिंग गुड सर्विसेज टू माय कंपनी एंड टू माय कस्टमर्स, देयर इज एम्प्लॉयमेंट, सम कंट्रोल आई हैव, राइट. सो टोटल कंट्रोल क्या है? वही है सेविंग और स्पेंडिंग. किसमें मैं कैसा सेव कर रहा हूँ, कैसा स्पेंड कर रहा हूँ, एंड व्हाट डिसीजंस आई एम मेकिंग. कितना मैं इक्विटी में डाल रहा हूँ, कितना मैं डेट में डाल रहा हूँ, कितना मैं बैंक डिपॉजिट्स में डाल रहा हूँ. नो, ऑल दिस एसेट टोटल कंट्रोल, 100% कंट्रोल अपने ही हाथ में है. So you can choose what asset allocation fits you to fulfill your goal. That is the critical part of the systematic investment plan. So, in short, maybe as a towards end of these slides, maybe few slides here, we have to know our priorities here. It's very critical. Systematic investment plan को लाने के लिए देखिए, what are your principal commitments? Principal commitments का मतलब है ये your need based short term. Example है, save for children's education expenses for the next 2 years. ये short term है, ये मेरे लिए critical है, तो वहाँ पे वो आ जाएगा. मेरा long term क्या है? Build corpus for a down payment of my planned house for the next 5 years. तो वो मेरा long term है, ये need है, ये जरूरी है, ये जरूरतमंद है. तो इसके I can't do anything else. This is like an oxygen for me. Emergency fund is an oxygen for me, और contingency fund is an oxygen. उसके या retirement fund is an oxygen for me. अगर ये दोनों मेरे लाइफ में, मेरे इन्वेस्टमेंट्स में नहीं है, तो बाकी का वेकेशन गोल लेके मैं क्या करूंगा जब ये फुलफिल नहीं हो रहा है. These are the basic things. Next comes your wishes, short term save for the next year's vacation. ये next है. Principal commitments का पहला है, तो you have to define your own goals and commitments which are need based, and then invest there systematically to fulfill those goals. Wish interest ये है long term, generate a passive income. 10 साल में अभी जो मेरा इनकम है, अगर मैं wealth create किया हूँ next 10 years में, उस wealth से अगर मेरा 50% of my current salary I am able to withdraw from the 10th year onwards, and if I am creating wealth for that, that can be something like a wish fulfilling thing. वो necessity नहीं है, but it's just like you can create that, as one of your interests. दूसरे goals है outcome goals. What would you like to see? आप देखिए, if you want to reduce some X number of kilos of weight in the next 1 year, that is your outcome goal. ये आप देखना चाहते हैं. You will want to see yourself reducing X kilos, whatever is that X kilos that you want to define it. Accumulate 10 lakhs in the 20 years. ये outcome goals है. ये सब outcome goals based है. तो आप देखना चाहते हैं कि 10 लाख उस अकाउंट में है 20 साल में, मेरे नेव्यू के लिए, मेरे नीस के लिए, मेरे बेटे के पुत्र के लिए, whatever is that, whatever, or even for my personal need as well. So that is outcome goal. This is what you want to see. बहुत सारे लोग goals में confusion आ सकता है, बहुत सारे का goals में confusion आ सकता है. इसके लिए it is critical to understand those goals, and you see there is another goal. These are process goals. अगर आपको reduce X kilos reduce करना है, तो आप क्या करना चाहिए? 20 minutes per day walk, eat 1 less pizza. These are just examples, okay? Exercise 2 days in a week for hour. अगर आप reduce करना चाहते हैं kilos, तो ये जरूरी है. ये तो process goals हो गया है. इस process goals में कुछ भी compromise हुआ है, तो आपका weight reduce होने का chance कम हो जाएगा. Similarly, आप देखिए, you keep 150 aside every day in your piggy bank. 150 रुपया आप आपके पिगी बैंक में डाल रहे हैं, तो आपको 20 साल में 10 लाख वहां पे आ जाएगा. सिंपल. अगर आप 150 रुपया SIP भी करे हैं, तो वो अलग बात है. It will be more than 10 lakhs. But still I'm saying, लेकिन आपका 150 रुपीज में कभी कॉम्प्रोमाइज हुआ है, कहीं भूल गया, कहीं अच्छा ये महीना मैं छोड़ दे रहा हूँ, नेक्स्ट महीना मैं भर्ती कर लूंगा, ये 3 महीना मेरा थोड़ा एक्सपेंसेस है, मैं फिर चौथा महीना से चाहूंगा, ये क्या हो रहा है, प्रोसेस गोल्स में आप ब्रेक ला रहे हैं। जब प्रोसेस गोल्स में आप ब्रेक ला रहे हैं तो आपका वो जो आउटकम गोल है उसको आप कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर रहे हैं। चॉइस फिर भी आप ही का है, पर दिस इज हाउ इट इम्पैक्ट्स your process goes. These are very critical. You have to know your priorities. आप किस लिए इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, आप उसमें आप क्लियर हो क्या, that is the critical part of it, and that's why there are many goals. I don't want to get into all these goals over here. ये देखिए last but few slides, आपको जितना डिले, somebody who starting at 25 years and somebody who starting at 30 years and he is investing 1000 rupees invested per month, every month है 10% per annum till age of 60 years, रिटायरमेंट जब होंगे, तो ये इनका इन्वेस्टमेंट है, इन्वेस्टमेंट का वैल्यू ये है, गेन्स फ्रॉम इन्वेस्टमेंट। देखिए ये 25 ईयर कैसा ग्रो कर रहे हैं, 38 lakhs हो रहा है वहां पे, somebody who started early, right? Just a minute, I think my screen sharing has stopped for some reason.
Yeah, your screen sharing is stopped.
I know, I'm trying to get that, my friend. One second. Very good. Is it visible now?
Yeah, is it visible? It's visible.
Okay, thank you, Deepak ji. So ये है, देखिए, you start at 25 or 30 years, same amount, लेकिन जितना आप accumulate करेंगे जब retirement तक, आपका already it is halved. Just 5 years of delay reduces wealth by half. That is what we meant to say, that you start early. The earlier you start, it is better. चाहे आप 30 to 35 you see the wealth, 35 to 40 you see the wealth. क्या हो रहा है, generally people make this mistake in my experience. वो लेट स्टार्ट करते हैं और जल्दी उनको पैसा चाहिए, एंड दे कम इनटू अ प्रोडक्ट्स उस जल्दी रिटर्न के लिए, और दे कम इनटू द प्रोडक्ट्स फॉर जल्दी रिटर्न विदाउट द नॉलेज ऑफ दोस प्रोडक्ट्स। एक मिनट, why it is stopping my screen share, I have no idea. For that, I apologize for that, but I don't know why it is stopping. We can discuss about that, but that's the whole idea. Start early, it always pays. Invest regularly, वो हम already कर चुके हैं। आप your every month for 30 years it can go to any extent, 5% में your 3,60,000 for 30 years. If you're putting in 5% instrument, it's going to 8 lakhs. 10% instrument, it's going to 23 lakhs, and 15% return में आपका 70 lakhs तक जा सकता है. Same 3,60,000 that you're investing at the end of 30 years is becoming that. So that is how SIP is. Even small amounts invested through SIP can grow substantially. That is the benefit. Harness the power of compounding. इसके बारे में हम already पहले अभी first line में देख चुके हैं. 20 years में 25 years, 1,000 rupees invested. At 45 years, he is investing more, 4 times this 1,000 rupees, 4,000 rupees. But still, he is not able to, the same return, he is not able to make. You see 37 lakhs, 96,000, and you see 16 lakhs. And इसके लिए वो pinch आता है, and that's why they come into a products that they want quicker returns. Is lump sum better or SIP better? मेरे ख्याल से दोनों का एक जगह है, पर when it comes to goals, fulfilling goals, SIP is much better. I'm just giving you an example of our own fund, one of our longest performing fund. ये इसका track record है more than 25 years, 26 years का track record है इस fund का, Tata Large and Mid Cap Fund. This is only for example sake I'm showing here, and just to show how a lump sum return is. आपका since inception का return देखिए, ये लमसम अगर मैं 10,000 में उसमें डाला हूँ स्टार्टिंग में इंसेप्शन में, तो आई एम गेटिंग अ रिटर्न ऑफ 12%. See, my focus is on the return part of it, of 12% here. Since inception return through lump sum I'm getting 12%, but through an SIP since inception का return में I am getting a return of
I think somebody try to share his screen.
हो सकता है, हो सकता है, but it's okay, fine. Let's have a little fun. That's no problem. But it's only a disturbance. That's all. यहाँ पे देखिए SIP का रिटर्न सिंस इंसेप्शन का 17%, यहाँ पे लमसम का 12% है, SIP के थ्रू 17% है, बिकॉज इट हैज एवरेज्ड आउट योर यूनिट कॉस्ट एंड हैज गिवन सिंस इंसेप्शन रिटर्न. वैसा ही हर जगह इफ यू लुक एट लमसम इज बेटर और SIP इज बेटर, definitely SIP is better in terms of rupee cost averaging and will catch your markets at every level because of the rupee cost averaging. The difference between lump sum and SIP requires timing the market. देखिए, if you are investing lump sum in a liquid fund, it does not matter. आप 5 लाख 5 करोड़ कुछ भी आप liquid fund में डाल सकते हो, उसमें कोई SIP का जरूरी भी नहीं, unless you want to create a emergency fund over a period of time. So maybe 25,000 every month you put it in a liquid fund to create an emergency fund, then that will be helpful. So this is only in the context of equity. ये जो difference है in the context of equity है. एक बार lump sum आपको ज़्यादा return भी दे सकता है than SIP because of the weight that lump sum has in it and ऐसा. लेकिन by and large SIP क्यों करते हैं? To reduce the volatility due to the time periods, not only the volatility in the markets. तो इसके लिए देखिए risks of losing a big portion of investment है lump sum में. Investment grow over a period of time, hence low risk of big losses in short frame. वो नहीं होगा. Benefits of cost averaging है, rupee cost averaging, favorable in volatile markets, not favorable in volatile markets. जो खेलना चाहते हैं, ट्रेडिंग करना चाहते हैं या हॉर्स रेस करना चाहते हैं, गैम्बलिंग करना चाहते हैं, उनके लिए I don't think it's a big deal because they come there with a risk itself. They know the risk and they still come. So it is not a risk if you know the risk. If you don't know the risk, that is biggest risk. So identify that and then come accordingly and start having a strategy inside that. Higher volatility of investment. These are the key differences between lump sum and SIP. In equities, we strongly recommend that you come only through SIP, systematic investment plan, because it has this time over its side. Any investment has two things. One is the time part of it, is to the discipline part of it. Of course, ये छोटा सा example है Chinese bamboo का. So वो first 8 years तक वो उसको water करते गए कुछ भी नहीं दिखाई दिया. But after 8 years, watering of this bamboo जो है, it sprouts and आप Google में image करके bamboo चाइनीज बैम्बू देखिए कितना लंबा वो जाएगा, लेकिन 8 साल तक वहां आपको दिखाई भी नहीं देगा वो क्या आ रहा है, क्या 8 साल. लेकिन आपको पेशेंस है किसी और उसको वाटर करने के लिए, वो वाटर करते करते 8 साल करते कुछ भी नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है, तो उनका इमोशन स्टेट क्या हो सकता है. So that's why it is very critical and important to understand the patience is also equally important when you start disciplining and making your investments in a time bound manner.